Well, all right. I think we're finally live. It only took me 3 tries, but we got it. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to WDW Parkhoppers Live. Let's see here. Of course, it doesn't necessarily look right over here. That's not good. This is not bueno. This is no bueno. There we go. Sarah's in. Do we look okay, sweetie? Rebecca's here. All right, if you guys are hearing me okay, please give me a thumbs up. I would appreciate that, letting me know that you guys are hearing me okay. Had a little bit of a issue with the we went live and I got a black screen, and whenever you have a black screen, that is a bad screen to be. So if you guys are hearing me okay, please give me a thumbs up. You're probably hearing Harley bark more than anything else. I think Sarah's coming home, so that's probably what you're hearing. All right, excellent. Thumbs up. Sweet. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the WDW Parkhoppers Live Show. You will notice that I am joined by a suave and debonair young urbanite. However, that is not the young urbanite that I am normally paired up with this evening. Parkhopper Sid could not make it. She had to work late tonight. And I don't blame her for that. She's got a lot going on. She keeps me pretty much in line. So she's running a little late tonight. I think she'll probably come in at some point. So you're kind of stuck with me, kids. So I'm going to need your help. Here's what I need. I need you guys to play along in the chat room. Throw out some Q&A. Let me know that you're there. Please interact with each other at least, or with me. Let me know that you're watching so that I can be a part of the conversation while I go through these news stories. We're going to burn through the news stories and we're going to do some Q&A. I would love to hear what you guys are thinking. Let me see if I can switch over here. How come I can't see the comments? Hello, Rebecca. How are you? Good to see you. Okay, great. So, by way of introductions, if you have no idea who I am, my name is Parkhopper John, and that's Stitch. And together, along with Parkhopper Sid, we are the WDW Parkhoppers. You can find out more about us at wdwparkhoppers.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube, all at WDW Parkhoppers. Hey guys, look, we've got a new logo. Check that out in the little corner there. That logo is so new that I'm getting ready to put another slide up that doesn't have the new logo, and I just caught it a second ago, so I'm a little embarrassed, but hey. We're rolling it out. We got the new logo on the site. Sent the newsletter out today. What do you guys think of the new logo? You dig it? Do you like it? My buddy Robin did it for me. Robin is also the gentleman who did the logo for Disney Parks podcast, as well as Disney by the Numbers. He's been a very busy boy. So if you want to throw Robin some love, let me know and I'll pass it on to him. Otherwise, we're going to keep moving forward. Thank you guys for being here tonight, and I will try to do the best I can without my cohort in crime, because Stitch is kind of being quiet right about now. Normally, this is where Sarah kicks in with a pithy comment, but no Parkhopper Sid today. That's okay. All right, so one of the things I'm very excited about is the meet of the month coming up for April. We're going to be going to the Void over at Disney Springs. We're joining up with Tony from Disney by the Numbers, as well as the Disney Parks podcast crew is being a part of this as well. We're going to go over there, and Tony and Sid and I have a time to go play the new, it's got a name, Star Wars Galaxy Quest Edge shoot 'em up pew pew game, and we're going to be doing that at 3. So how this is going to work is the meet time is from 2 to 5. We're all going to get together at 2, and then we're going to hang out. Sid, Tony, myself, and one other person. We're going to go do our experience at 3 o'clock, and then we're just going to hang out. So it's not a deal where you show up and we're all going to go play. You have to go get tickets at thevoid.com. I think it's like $25, $29 a piece. Per person, go do that. They do groups of 4, so you go ahead and get your ticket for that day. Then we're going to do the meetup, and we're just going to hang out at Disney Springs. And I've already told Tony I'm not planning on shooting anything but him. because that's how I roll. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to that, and hopefully we'll see you guys there. Very excited about that, so come join us there. And now on to the news. So before I read this next news story, I need you guys to all take a breath. There are two really, really deep stories that we're going to be getting into today, and this is the first one. Okay, are you ready? Take a breath in. Let it out. Okay, here we go. Toy Story Midway Mania at Disney's Hollywood Studios will not be offering fast passes for the month of April. So starting April 9th, guests will be unable to use the FastPass Plus reservation to ride Toy Story Midway Mania at Disney's Hollywood Studios. That period will last all the way through May 7th of 2018 to accommodate the further construction of the ride's new entrance in Toy Story Land. During this time, guests will only have access to the standby queue. FastPass Plus reservations for the ride will be available again starting on May 8th. Toy Story Land opens June 30th at Disney's Hollywood Studios. So what's your opinion about this? How do you feel about them not offering any type of fast pass? So how we think it's going to work is they're shutting the fast pass down and using the standby entrance, but they're going to have to shift the entrance at some point because they're adjusting the entrance to be in Toy Story Land. So are you planning on coming down next month or this month? Were you planning on riding Toy Story Midway Mania? If you were planning on riding Toy Story Midway Mania, did you have fast passes? And how does that make you feel? I'm really confused. I think it's going to be really horrible for a lot of the guests coming into Hollywood Studios to be expecting there to be fast passes available and not having anything. I would feel very gypped, especially at Hollywood Studios. Hollywood Studios already has so few rides, so the wait times were somewhere around the 200-minute mark, especially as we start getting closer to summer. So now we're going to start getting even longer wait times. Tony and I were talking about this yesterday, and he was thinking that the line for Midway Mania would reach the front gate. I don't think it's going to go that far, but I think it's going to be pretty bad. I think probably, in my opinion, what will happen is they'll do outside queue all in a Pixar courtyard. They'll wind the line around there, and you're going to be cooking for a little while in the nice hot Florida sun, as opposed to standing in the nice, cool, air-conditioned of the queue line. So that's my thoughts. What do you guys think? So there was another piece of news that came out like yesterday, hot off the presses, so to speak, that a new digital key feature is coming soon to the Disney My Disney Experience app. At Walt Disney World Resort, they're always looking for ways to wow their guests with new technology that enhances their experience. So the My Disney Experience app is a perfect example with recently introduced features like mobile ordering and online check-in that are providing family and friends with additional choices to make for their vacation even more enjoyable and convenient. So yesterday, they unveiled another exciting feature, which is, drumroll please, digital keys. Yep, so guests are now going to be able to take their smartphones with the latest edition of the My Disney Experience app and their accounts, and making sure their phones are on Bluetooth, and they're going to be able to unlock their hotel entrance gate and common area doors that normally would require a key, which also includes pools, fitness centers, elevators, and club-level lounges. Arriving travel parties that have checked in online may use their digital key to bypass the need to visit the front desk, giving them the opportunity to go directly to their room when it is ready and start their vacation even faster. The feature represents the latest evolution of keyless room entry, which began with the Magic Band, the unique all-in-one device that effortlessly connects the vacation choices guests make in the My Disney Experience app. So let me ask you this question. If they can give you access to your room through the My Disney Experience app on your phone, if they can do that and substitute the Magic Band, Why can't they go ahead and substitute the Magic Band for park entrance? Why can't they go ahead and attach a credit card to it so you can make payments a la an Apple Pay or a Google Pay or whatever Google's version of Apple Pay is? What if they could do that? I think that would be an amazing thing, because that would negate the need for me to have to take my pass or Magic Band with me. Excuse me. The cocktail is coming back to haunt me. That would negate the need for me to take my Magic Band, or I always use the card, the hard plastic card version of the pass. I would just be able to take my phone and pop it right on, put my finger biometric on, and then I'd be able to walk into the park. That would be great. And if Disney could do this for vacationers, why can't they do it for pass holders? Why can't they get this sorted out so that pass holders can have a credit card on file? What's the deal with that? I don't understand why it takes so long. If you work with someone who knows, could you please get them in touch with me? I would love to interview them and find out why it's so difficult to get that happening. And the next thing that I really want to find out is why can't we get the, hey, happy birthday, John, to happen on, It's a Small World? They do it on E.T., right, Stitch? They do it on E.T. at that place that shall not be named down the road. Why can't we do it at Disney? Seems like we're missing something here. But that's just me. What do you guys think? All right. This one's going to hurt, kids. I need you to take a very, very deep breath and relax, because this one's going to hurt a little bit. News was released earlier about an upcoming Disney film that may or may not be in trouble. And no, I'm not talking about Solo, a Star Wars movie. What I'm talking about is Mary Poppins Returns. Disney has ordered reshoots for Mary Poppins Returns after poor feedback from an early screening. And there was also someone touted as being maybe a new character that will be added into the mix. So let's dig into the story. Last month, a private screening of Mary Poppins Returns was shown to a test audience, and it received very poor grade from those attending the screening. Now, Disney is really relying on Mary Poppins Return to be the big December blockbuster movie that was originally reserved for Solo, a Star Wars story. So, back in the day, we were supposed to have Solo, a Star Wars story, come out in the traditional December time slot that all the previous Star Wars movies have come out in. I think that there were so many issues with the Han Solo movie that they went ahead and kind of declared it a wash, and they pushed it up into the time frame. Plus, they were having some problems with Mary Poppins, so they flipped the times. So Star Wars, Solo, a Star Wars story, is releasing in May of this year. So Disney is now rushing to make changes to the Mary Poppins Returns movie, and according to THR, I can't believe I'm about to say this, Disney is planning a month of reshoots for May, and actress Rosie O'Donnell is being tapped to join the cast as Mary Poppins' mom. I'm not really sure how I feel about that. Originally, Disney reached out to the original Mary Poppins, Julie Andrews, but she declined, I'm sure very politely, so she's really enjoying retirement. It was actually Julie that suggested casting Rosie O'Donnell after she was a guest on The View, and Andrews was very impressed by O'Donnell's knowledge and passion for Mary Poppins, and especially her voice. After she sang a few of the song's signature, or the movie's signature songs, as well as Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Andrews commented that she was surprised how amazing O'Donnell's voice was, and Rosie even reminded the original Mary Poppins of her own mother. So that's why Disney's leaning hard into that right now. Reshoots are not a big deal. They happen a lot. They happen a lot of times for different reasons. So that's not necessarily a reason to be concerned. What's reason to be concerned is the negative test screening, and then they're shoehorning a new character in. That scares me a lot. That scares me a whole lot. There's a lot of things that could go wrong with this. So we'll see. What do you guys think? I'm seeing comments, but I'm not able to see the comments. How is that possible? Can I see the comments here? That would be nice. Seeing the comments would be wonderful. Not be able to see the comments and comment on the comments. Anyway, so that's the news on Mary Poppins. Oh, hey, there we go. Pithy comment. Thanks for the compliment on the logo. Good to see everybody. Tony Casanova's in the room. I understand why they're doing it. It could be very unpleasant experience. Yes. Why you need digital keys so you could use your Magic Band? That's a great question. What they're trying to do is to do away with the Magic Band, I believe, for a cost-cutting measure. They have to create the Magic Bands, print them, send them, have Magic Bands on stock. The amount of money they could save in postage alone is probably enough to make a big dent. Plus, they also have to print the other media to let people into the parks. So if they could get rid of that and just have your phone be the main media, that would be super, super easy. Hey!
Hi!
Look who's here!
Wait. Hello!
Hello! What's going on, everybody? Oh, and you brought the producer with you.
Well, the producer started sending me these evil messages about my replacement, who's really cute.
Yeah, he is kind of cute, so...
And pretty much telling me that if I didn't get my butt inside and at least say hi, everybody, that I was going to be fired.
You're not going to be fired.
I reminded him where the kibble comes from, and yeah, I'm good. So, having a good show?
Yeah, that's okay. It's always better with you.
Aww, those are husband
I'm almost
voice.
done. Can you hang out for a few minutes?
Sure.
You want to hang out for the last couple of seconds? It's always better. Oh, you're killing Stitch.
No, he's on the pillow behind me.
Okay.
Come here, buddy.
There you go.
Come here.
2 adults, and we know it's a stuffed animal. That's really crazy. So, you scoot over towards me. I think that would be good.
Yeah, you only had like this much of Stitch.
Yeah, we're in the shot, and we're just anyway. So, all right. So let's delve into the world of rumor, shall we? You just made the rumor.
I just made the
You
rumor.
made it time for the rumor, everybody. So what we're looking at right now is a map of Hollywood studios.
A map of Hollywood.
And it's a permit map. So if you look towards the center, the lower part of the center, you're going to see that says site.
Yes.
Could this new site area be Disney's Project H permits? Project H, which permits were filed for. Could that be the new upcoming Disney Star Wars hotel?
Well, I think it's in a good location.
It's in the perfect location. 2 permits have been filed by the state, with the state by the Walt Disney Imagineering Company.
Am I distracting you?
Yeah, a little bit. For a previously unused plot of land near Disney's Hollywood Studios that is being referenced under the name Project H. Although no information was provided as to the eventual use of the land, this could be a potential location for the new immersive Star Wars themed hotel set to occupy Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. The permit, one for wetland borings and another for clearing and stockpile, applied to a rather large swath of land just south of Disney's Hollywood Studios and west of the animation resort. So if you look at this map, the way that the map works is you would come off of the main highway and you would be able to drive right into the resort. Mm-hmm. What you're not seeing is a way to get from the resort over to the Star Wars land area.
A shuttle or a bridge.
Yeah, something.
Or a moving walkway.
Yeah, there's going to have to be something that gets you from point A to point B. I think maybe the site area could be some of the wetlands area. So there's a large chunk of land that butts up right up to Hollywood Studios, and I think that could probably be where the hotel goes. Okay. I think the part that says site could potentially be a wetlands area.
Okay, so since we're talking rumors, I would love to know other than this, what other wacky idea, what other crazy rumor could we start to say what that is? Like, it could be the new Lilo and Stitch wave pool that like creates the waves and you surf along.
Yeah.
That could be a possibility.
It could be the new Marvel superhero playland.
Now, is that the one where you actually get to put the suits on and you have to sign a waiver because there's real flames?
Kids area. Ooh, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Well, if you're going to go that, then
that's what I'm saying.
Then what it should be is it should be the X-Men's Ready Room. Oh. The Danger Room. Excuse me. That's what it's called, the Danger Room. All right, so
we're sharing one coffee cup for coffee.
Let me know what you guys think. What do you think Project H is? Do you think that that's where the hotel's going? Do you think that Project H? It
could be the new helipad
for Tony Stark
for the Disney. I was going to say for the Disney VIPs, but yeah, okay, or Tony Stark.
Yeah, well, Walt's not using it, so it can't be a Walt Disney helipad.
Okay, it could be a
helicarrier.
Be a helicarrier. Oh no, I'm actually thinking like the guests that pay $dollars.
Yeah, it could be that.
It's a helipad, and then they get the moving walkway that goes.
Yeah, it could be that actually. For the, it would be a premium premier parking.
Premium Premier Plus.
Premium
Drop off.
Premium Premier Plus helicopter parking.
No parking. Drop off.
Drop off.
Drop off. No, there is no parking for a helicopter.
There you go.
Are you crazy?
I know. All right, before we call it a day here and get to your Q&A questions, I want to make sure that you guys know that we want to, if you feel inclined, to go over to www.parkhoppers.com and sign up for our newsletter. You can sign up at www.parkhoppers.com/newsletter/ and you can go check that out. Totally free. We do, I think we do 2 newsletters a week. We do one during the week. Then we do a catch-up video. That beer is kicking my butt right now. Then we do a catch-up video that you can open up early on Sunday morning.
This is his ear, by the way. There's just nowhere for it to go.
He's very happy. So other than that, my friends, that's about it for our news. You guys have any questions out there that we could... Rosie and Mary Poppins, horrible idea in my humble opinion. I could not agree with you more.
Ooh, so is this adding a new character?
They're trying. Okay, so to catch you up, they did a screening for Mary Poppins Returns, a test screening, and it did not go well. So what they decided was they were going to shoe in a new character, and they reached out to Julie Andrews, and she said no, thank you, because she's retired. She's retired.
Your movie sucks, so you want me to come in and put a big
no.
old Julie Andrews sized Band-Aid on it?
No. She was like, yeah, no, thank you. I'm really not down with that. I'm retired and I'm really digging it. So they said she said you should really reach out to Rosie O'Donnell. I had a great time on The View. She's got an amazing voice and she really loves Mary Poppins. So they did, and they were like, yeah, that's a great idea. So Rosie O'Donnell is going to be Mary Poppins' mum.
Aww.
So I'm not really
adorable.
I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Take politics out, baby.
I'm not thinking politics at all. I'm remembering when she played Betty Rubble.
But that was the character.
Yeah. I'm just remembering that.
Now I want you to think back to the female baseball, the League of Their Own. She was fantastic.
There's no crying in baseball.
There is no crying in blogging.
There is no crying in blogging. Anyway, do you guys have any questions, Q&A? Or else we're going to call it a night here? Not to threaten, but I'm just saying.
Well, I'm still in people clothes.
Yeah, but you look great.
I
like your
ears.
bow. Oh, you got the bow
ears
in your
on the
ears.
way in because I wasn't wearing my Disney uniform of the shirt. So.
Yeah. Well, anyway, guys, thank you guys very much for being a part of the Parkhoppers live show. Next week you'll be here, pending any natural disasters. It's always better when you're here.
Well, okay, we knew that this was going to be a challenge when you moved the time up.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alrighty. You guys have a great week. I'm Parkhopper John.
I'm Parkhopper Sid.
Make sure you, and that's Stitch. Make sure you visit us at www.parkhoppers.com for Parks One World.
And everything in between.
We will see you guys next week.